Okay, so I can see you got the first one without any problem.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where's just next? Oh, there it is. And the second one. You're obviously getting it.
Yeah, although I'm kind of wading through it very slowly.
That's normal in this because there's so many, it's like doing a puzzle piece.
Yeah. It's also so foreign compared to financial accounting, I feel like, too.
Oh, it's completely different.
Yeah.
I got stuck out over there too.
Really?
Okay, so what do we have here? So we have direct materials cost variance, the whole thing. And then the direct labor. And now we want to look at compute the overhead controllable and volume variances. Controllable variance, oh, it must be variable. Fixed overhead volume variance. Okay. Controllable and fixed, so let's see what they mean by that. So the first set of data is materials. Okay, wait, here's factory overhead. Okay, so this is budget, the first group.
Mm-hmm.
I need paper.
Would the second block not be budget, though?
Yeah, well, I see it there too. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I don't know, I haven't read the data yet.
Oh, okay.
Are they going to show us how? Actual. Budget, actual. Oh, that's cool. It scrolls all the way down. Actual. Okay. So you're given, wait. Actual plus budgeted. Budget should be, the budget should be these two added together.
That's what I thought, but it wasn't giving me that. I can add it up real quick if you like.
Yeah, I am 23801,600. Eight. Two, 494. Huh. 6296400. Yeah, that is it.
Oh,
So
maybe I
the-
was just doing math wrong or something.
Yeah. So when you're looking at actual,
Mhm.
we're just taking so these are actual. I'm not able to write. These are actual. And so we're adding these together. And this is budget. Because it asked for our amount at 90%. So if you add 3801600 plus 2494800, you get 6296400. And for down here, if you add 2336900 plus 2637700, you get 4974600.
Well, I know this is going to be incorrect, but while we're on this, if I may ask, how come we aren't using the 80% that's given above this grouping?
Well, because they told us to use 90%.
Got it.
Oh,
So
I
it's
see why
80
you're asking. Okay, so our rate was based on, hold on. Jump on Zoom. We are working them now.
Other people.
Please tell them the rate. I'm just kidding.
I know, right? So we're not, so I see what you're saying. This just says that it's like a flexible budget, right? We used 80% to calculate our overhead rate. In other words, that's how we figured how much our budgeted overhead was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to use the 90% because that's more what the capacity was at for actual.
Got it. So it's just like, understood.
It doesn't make sense?
It makes sense. I just get a little confused with the verbiage sometimes.
It's because we're talking about flexible budgets, that's all. And we haven't looked at them in this way, but what they did was we just figured out when you do your predetermined overhead rate, you are using budgeted amounts.
Mm-hmm.
So our budget was done at 80%, but our actual was at 90%. So to compare apples and apples, we had to do 90%.
That makes sense, actually. Thank you.
Okay, so there's that piece. But then the one below it, so that's this overhead, controllable. So there we had our actual we actually spent 4,974,600, but we planned to spend 6,296,400. So our variance is favorable. Okay, budgeted fixed overhead. So fixed overhead volume variance.
Oh,
Oh.
no, my calculator delete my. I'm trying to do while you are doing his too.
Right.
It's, different
I'm
numbers.
gonna flip over to yours.
I need a better calculator.
too. I need to stop using the one on my phone and start using like an adding
It's just
machine.
like I want like a digital one. I don't know if they have, you know.
Oh, we're only. What do you mean?
Like something like touchscreen. Like I was thinking to use the iPad
Oh,
because
yeah,
I don't like
that's a
the
great
regular
idea.
one. Like the
Or
regular
use it on your
one,
phone.
yeah, but like I use my phone to do Zoom because for some reason my computer
Oh.
doesn't let me do that.
Gotcha. Oh gosh. You should use your tablet for Zoom and your phone for the calculator.
That's true. So many electronics.
So now I know why you're looking at me like,
Yeah, I'm always like, what is she doing? And I'm moving the screen around so I can see well.
good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is just fixed overhead. So our budgeted fixed overhead, we budgeted at 80%. So our budgeted fixed overhead was this $3,801,600. And then our actual should be this 2336900. No, I didn't read the data. Hi, Moses.
How you doing, ma'am?
Oh, okay. So fixed overhead, we're taking the number of hours actual times the rate. Would help me if I read the data. So the actual hours times the rate actual.
Where did they get the $12 from, though?
I'm looking right here. Our budget, $12 per hour. So we budgeted, because now we're looking at the cost, so we budgeted $12 per hour. We budgeted $12 per hour. And so my rank, I'll try and talk softer. Can you close your door for a few minutes? Okay, I gotta go close my daughter's door for a minute.
It's on the range.
Yeah, so our rink is going to have financial issues. Our utility bills are like $10,000 a month. And my husband just had this brilliant idea to have, to ask the power companies, the utility companies, to make that a donation because we're a nonprofit. Okay, so we took our budgeted rate, which is $12 per hour, times our actual number of hours, which would be 303,800 hours, because it's based on labor. So yeah. So what we're doing is we're going up here to our budget for fixed overhead, and we're saying, okay, we based our budget on 80%. So our fixed overhead is going to be this amount because we based our budget on 80%. And then, so that's our budget. So our budget, we already calculated, is the 3,801,600. Now we're going to have to figure out, because we're looking at the dollar amount difference. So now we're going to take our dollar amount. So that's our budgeted dollar amount, or our standard cost, and we're going to multiply that by the actual hours, actual labor hours. So we're going to take our $12 and we're going to go get our actual labor hours, because our budget was based on the $12. So when we first did our budget was based on the $12. So that's built in here. The difference is the number of hours. So if we look down here at how many hours we spent, we spent 303,800 hours. So we spent 303,800 hours.
Which part are you on right now? I know it's different numbers and everything,
The
but
bottom. I'll look at yours too. We'll look at yours too.
Yeah, she's in the number 3, homework. I don't know if you have it.
Yeah, in the last piece.
okay, yeah, number 4 is where I'm at. So, okay.
That you're
That's
the
the
next
next
one.
one.
So this is, for this one, this is 3,645,600. The difference is the number of hours. So for instance, if you were to dissect it and see where we're going with this, we know that the actual hours used was 303,800. So we know actual hours. If we wanted to figure out our budgeted hours just to see where the difference is, we can take this 3,801,600 and divide it by the $12 per hour. Three, 801,600 divided by $12. So 316,800. So we had budgeted 316,800 hours, but we only used 303,800. That's why our actual here is less than our budget. So if we took so all we've done is we've multiplied both by the $12. So if we took our actual, our budget here, which is the answer down there, is 3,801,600 minus our actual, which is 3,645,600, which gives us a variance. Well, I'll write it down. 3,801,600 minus 3,645,600 of $156,000 if I did the math right. And is that favorable or unfavorable?
Favorable.
Favorable, because we plan to spend $3,801,600. We did spend $3,645,000, so we spent less than we planned.
Got it. Quick question, Professor. The 3,001,600. That's like a monetary amount. So are we just supposed to assume it's an hourly thing?
That's what you're doing. You're separating the hours. See, in this one, you have the budgeted rate.
Mm-hmm.
You have the budgeted rate and budgeted hours.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, you have the budgeted rate, and the actual hours. So you're figuring out the dollar difference in the hours, the efficiency variance, not the rate, because you're keeping the rate the same.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Thank you.
Do you have your numbers?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so let's look at Liz's real quick before we go to 4.
I'm halfway on everything.
It's
just
okay.
like I start.
I'm here to help.
I
I'm not
start.
judging. Liz, I'm here to help. I'm not judging you. Nobody's judging you.
I start and then I was like, next one.
That's okay. I'm here to, I am not judging you. Besides, it's only Saturday morning. Is it Saturday morning or Sunday morning?
Saturday.
Saturday morning. It's only Saturday morning. See, for me, it's Saturday night. No, it's Friday night. Oh yeah, you're a day ahead.
Yeah, Sunday ahead.
Mm.
But I try already
Tuesday
twice.
off. I forgot it was Friday.
Yeah.
What are these done? What do you mean you're partway done?
Oh, I just did that one. The number 3. So I just need the number 4. Like the bottom.
5097600.
I took a picture.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I
you're
just
so
need to
close
like
there.
and
We get that
Mm-hmm.
by taking the $12 per hour times the actual hours, and the actual hours were 420,800. So if we took the 420,800 times the $12 an hour, that's where you get the 5 million, whoops. I must have done something. I'm sorry, I must have added wrong. Direct labor hours, 420,800. $12 per hour. $424,800. Oh, I picked up the wrong one. Those were at, so 424,800.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what was I doing? Well, yeah, if I don't look and I pick up the wrong number, that'll do it. 424,800 times the $12 per hour, not the $16 per hour. And that's what gives you the fixed overhead. So because I was looking at budget, not actual. So the budget is the 4,531,000. The fixed overhead is your actual.
And for the budget, we just do the 531,200 divided by 12, right?
At 80%, yeah, the 80%. So this one.
Okay. Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should have stayed on yours. I'll go to Moses's. I'll go back to yours. I'll go to Moses's for number 4.
Yeah, it's throwing me for a loop. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's 4B, the budgeted overhead.
Oh.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's the the actual hours, which I got both sides of the.
Hold on, I don't have it in my head.
Okay.
This is way too much to hold in my head. These problems.
Yes.
That's why you're texting. It's like, no, I can't do these. I can't do this data on my phone. I have to look at it on the computer where I can read the whole paragraph at one time. Oh, wait, that was the same one. Okay.
Right there. right where, I'm
Okay.
sorry. You,
Yeah, I was trying to see what the problem was. Oh, they give you the budgeted amount.
they gave us the budgeted amount.
Probably, because they're just having you fill it in.
See, I was trying to, so what would the formula be though? Because I thought it was going to be AH times SFR. The formula would be.
It should, but I'm wondering, but you're not having to, it doesn't look like you're filling in the data. I think they gave it to us in total.
Okay, so that's where I'm getting because I multiplied it. It gives me the option to write
Are
in
we
that.
using the data from before? Where's the data?
Let me see. So budgeted overhead costs.
Well, it's hard. Does that make you feel better? The
What's that?
difficulty level is hard. The difficulty level is hard. We must be using, so this is direct materials cost, direct labor cost, overhead cost, spending and efficiency. We must be doing the same data. Fixed overhead spending and volume variances. Where'd you get 244800? Fixed overhead 244800. Yeah, it is from up here. It is from up here because here's the hours, the 2 for 4.
I can't see. The screen's small on my end.
What do you mean the screen's small?
I just see your image. You know how you share screen? I can't see your screen.
Wait, you guys, I'm not sharing my screen.
That just changed though. Oh, actually,
I'm still seeing it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. That was my fault.
Okay. I'm like, what? It's like, what?
I was like, I can see.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so here's the budgeted hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm figuring out, okay, so this is the data we're using. Okay, so let me go down here and see what, now we're using this data, okay. So we're doing the fixed overhead, and this is our, so they must give that.
Well, see, you see how there's an X. You input the information.
Yeah, that they give it to us. That's because we're not putting in these two numbers. So in the data, we have this one all by itself.
See, that's 23936. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's at the 80%.
There, yeah, the budgeted. Because the only reason I knew that was because there was only one box here.
Okay, so that was my mistake. See, because I was trying to do the calculations for it.
Right.
And so the calculations for it. See, that's the thing I didn't understand though. So they're but you know what? It's fixed, so it's different.
Right.
So it's supposed to be fixed and variable together, right?
Not down here. This is just fixed. So this one is fixed overhead.
Maybe.
For this one, all we're doing is fixed. For B.
So fixed at 80% capacity.
Well, it would have been 90 in this case.
No.
Yeah, because
No.
it's saying that during the quarter, the company operated at 90% of capacity and produced 61,200. So then it doesn't matter because 80,
Oh, the
90.
fixed doesn't matter, right? Gotcha.
Yeah.
All
So it
right,
doesn't
I haven't
really
read all
matter
the
what
data.
percentage.
Right, because the fix is always the same.
Yes.
The fixed. Mhm.
Could we really like touch base real quick on where like the AVR prices come from? 'Cause I looked at the data and I couldn't
Okay,
see.
so this is the actual variable. So this is the overhead for variable, right?
Mhm.
So we go up here, way up here. This is budget. This is budget. That's $17 per hour. I forgot what I'm finding. This is why you have to write things down. I would print these stupid things out. I'm looking for, wait, that's fixed. I'm looking for variable overhead. Variable overhead. Two, three. So we need actual costs incurred. Oh, you know what? I think you have to figure it out backwards.
Oh,
Divided by, hold on.
Are you still on mine out of curiosity?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'll wait till
wait,
you're done with
yeah, I'm on yours, Moses. Just a minute. 1818800 is the, wait, we're doing, yeah, variable. 1818, so those are the total divided by the direct labor hours, 239800. This means $7.58. Okay, so what we did was, what you're given is this amount. What you're given is this amount. Okay? But you need to calculate this amount and this amount.
oh.
So the way we do that is we go up here, this is overhead variable. So we're going to go up here to the data and we're going to go to where we're at actual. So we know that our hours are 239,800
Mhm.
and that our total variable overhead is this 1,818,800.
Got it.
So you're going to divide the two to get the hourly rate.
Sounds good.
So when you do that, then down here, you get the $7.58. Yeah. The $7.58, the 239,800 hours that you were given,
Mhm.
and the total for 1,818,000. And then we get the $6 an hour, the budget amount, by looking up here at the factory overhead variable under the budget. That's where we get the $6 per hour.
Cool.
Okay, so once that one's done, that one was done. Let me go back and see where your X's aren't. Oh wait, I am, okay.
So I
God,
now
there's so
have a
much
question.
data here. Okay, I'm looking to see where we are. Mm-hmm.
So I already completed the 4B. So I ended up doing, because I saw where you got the fixed the budgeted overhead cost. Now
Okay.
for the one below, for C, where it says compute total overhead, I already pulled so the fixed overhead spending variance is 450,800. But
Okay.
that third, what else do I have to include for that third line?
First of all, 450,800 is the spending variance. Oh, this is, you're doing the variable overhead spending, the variable overhead efficiency, and the fixed overhead spending.
Okay, why would I put the efficiency in there? That's
Because you're
the one
doing
I
the
was-
total overhead.
Yeah,
What I'm wondering is, why are you only doing, yeah, you're computing the total. So $750.
so I would have to include.
Controllable. You have control over the fixed overhead spending, how much we spend on it. You don't have control over efficiency when it's fixed.
Yeah, so variable.
Okay, the
Yeah.
variable overhead spending variance is the 380,000.
Yeah,
That's
so
right here.
I'm tracking that, and I'm tracking the 450,800 or 450,800. What I'm not tracking
The
is
other
the
one is
30.
this one, the variable.
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
that one. The efficiency. Why is that one included?
Because you can control that.
Oh,
You can
controllable.
Right. You control that. You can control that by how many labor hours are used.
Okay.
Could you please explain the C also for me, please? I don't need you to go back to mine, but
No, I'm going to this one here. This is what we were just talking about. Wait, Liz, this one right here that's on the screen.
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
This one right here that's on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at yours. There's so many numbers and so much data that if you're looking at somebody else's, it can be very confusing.
Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome. You drop it off.
I may just continue working on it and just wait.
Right here? Okay. Because there might be other questions before we're done.
There. It's a lot of work, this homework.
I know it is. The budgets are.
Yeah.
It's a lot of thinking.
Yeah. There's a lot of thinking, a very detailed, yeah.
Yes.
Whenever you're dealing with increases and decreases like that, it's very complex. I'll tell you what, though, I wasn't really detail oriented until grad school. There was something about grad school and teaching at the same time. There was a day when I was walking down the hall and I realized I cannot read this material out of this book to prep for class again. It was an ethics class. I have to read it once and be able to do it because I do not have the time for this. And all of a sudden it just clicked.
That's what I need to set my mind, because I won't have time.
I know, that's what I did. Oh, I have the correct answer up. Okay, so down here we're taking, so here you've calculated the variable overhead, and here you've calculated the fixed overhead. What?
We can see the screen.
You can't see the screen?
No, it's a student performance.
It must be lagging. See what happens if I stop share and I share again. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's where I am though. It like disappeared. Can you see the work now?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I'll be happy to have the internet back to normal, but I don't know how long that's going to be from now. Okay, so you've already done this work. So the variable overhead spending variance and efficiency variance are right here. This is the overhead spending variance and the efficiency variance.
Okay.
These two.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
All you're doing is
Okay.
putting them down here and separating them so that you're looking at only the ones that you have control over. But that's all it is.
Okay.
And then getting a total, that's it.
Okay. And then when you said the total overhead controllable is always going to be those three, right?
Yes, but they're not on the test.
Okay, cool. That's perfect. All right, I'm gonna make my numbers then.
So you guys have, what does the next problem look like? Oh, this isn't as hard. This is allocation of joint costs. Okay, I take that back. It is hard. Okay. Liz, you're doing great.
Usually I'm done with this on Friday, so.
Yeah, this is a lot of work though. And I think it takes more time than some weeks, so you might not have anticipated that. All right, how do you guys feel?
A little better, but I'm not too confident this